more videos, please subscribe this channel. Today I am going to teach you Unit 2.1, the poem Animals. It is a poem composed by Walt Whitman. A nice poem, comparison between animal and man behavior. Let's see.
Unit 2.1 English Mediums. Warming up. Question 1. Get into pairs and attempt the following. The quotation is there. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. This is quotation by Mark Twain. Discuss with your partner what Mark Twain means from the above quote. Write your own words. I think from the above quote, Mark Twain means that his dog has certain qualities which he wishes that human beings possesses but do not. Each day, as he comes across different people and learns more about human nature, the feeling grows within him. The human possesses many disagreeable qualities that do not help in improving relationships. As a result, he begins to love his dog more than human beings. Thus, he stated that the more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. Put the following attributes, abilities given below in proper circles. You have to put the attributes in proper circles. The attributes are self-control, communicates, etc. See, self-control, common to both, means human and animal. Communicates, common to both, means human and animal. Love and care, common to both. Good, shows gratitude, common to both. Swims, common to both. Brings up children, common to both. Now only human attributes. Cooks, learns computing, stands up immediately, worship God, good manners. These are human attributes. Worships God, good manners. These are human attributes. Now, animal attributes. Can live for more than 150 years. Sleeps in standing position, has 360-degree vision, belongs to various species after birth. These are animal attributes. Third, at times, especially when you are frustrated, you wish you were an animal, a bird, a fish, a butterfly, and not a human being. Say which of the above would you choose to transform to, and give 3 to 4 reasons of your choice. Which part you will, which animal's birth you will in future, if you choose. When I am frustrated, I wish I could be a bird, so I could fly away from the cause of frustration. At such times, I would like to be far from the noise and crowd on earth and sail in silence across the sky. I would prefer to concentrate on my own thoughts and regain my peace. And the best place for that would be up in the heavens, close to God, flapping my wings, would keep me active and busy and help me forget about my worries. Question 4. We come across many animals in our vicinity. Vicinity, place, surrounding area. We have also read about different animals in books. Make a list of all animals that fall under various categories. One is given for you. Amphibians, frog, toad, salamander, etc. Mammals, cow, squirrel, mongoose, etc. Wild animals, lion, tiger, bear, wolf, cheetah, leopard, monkey, etc. Aquatic animal, aquatic. Octopus, crocodile, alligator, hippopotamus, turtle, etc. Pet animals, cat, dog, etc. Animals by Walt Whitman. Students, today I am going to teach you a very nice poem by Walt Whitman. This is a reflective poem. Describes the qualities of animals that human beings must have possessed in the early stages of evolution, but which we have lost. The poet indicates that we should possess these qualities in order to improve human relationships and to make this world a better place to live in. Before going further, I want to introduce the poet. He is very famous in English literature, Walt Whitman. Is a major figure early in American poetry. He broke the tradition of rhymed and metrical poetry. He was famous for writing a revolutionary new kind of poetry which was in free verse. The poem Animals is from his work Song of Myself in Leaves of Grass. Now, see, what is the poem? Walt Whitman has shown the comparison between human beings and animals in his poem. He has pointed out the evils present inside the human brain which he thinks animals don't have. That is why he thinks that animals are much better than human beings. Now let's see the poem and its explanation. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-content. I stand and look at them long and long. The poet says that he wants to live in the world of animals. Poet says that he wants to live in the world of animals. Here we can say that the poet finds world of animals better than that human beings. He further says that he finds animal more peaceful than humans. He says so because animals are not running after worldly things like human beings. They are calm and have no grit for worldly things or any kind of achievements. They are self-content, means they are happy with life and never interfere in the lives of others. Humans have habit of interfering in the lives of others. So poet think that animals are better than human beings, calm and do not interfering in the matters of others. The poet further says that these are reasons why he stands still and look at the animals for a very long time. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Sweat, here it means complaint. The poet says that unlike humans, animals don't complain of any problem or any miseries. They never cry out loud like humans do to show what they have lost. They never stay awake in night crying in repentance for their wrongdoings. This means that animals are different from human beings because they don't show anger or grief if something wrong happens with them. He further says that animals are very truthful because they never boast of their good deeds done to the God in the name of God. He says, so because most of the human beings do this, they try to show their good deeds and religiousness to others. They do so in order to gain popularity among their fellows. So the poet thinks that animals never irritate him by doing such things just to gain some praise from their fellow people. He feels that the animals are not dissatisfied like humans. They stay happy with whatever they have. They never run behind worldly things. They never try to possess things to comfort or luxury. He says that none of them is mad behind owning worldly things. Not one kneels. Move to next stanza. Not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself, they evince, they plainly in their possession. Here, kneel means bow down. Here, the poet says that he has never seen any animal showing his devotion to anyone by bowing down in front of the person. They never do so even for their ancestors. They do not show devotion towards God like humans do. No one among them is more respectable or important as we have in human society, in human beings. Rich people are generally given more importance and are treated with more respect as compared to the poor. But in the society of animals, they never do so. They never give more or less importance to any other animals. Everyone in the animal world is happy. They are not like human beings who find themselves the happiest or the saddest person on earth. Further, the poet says that animals are more honest in showing their relations with other animals. Here, he wants to say that animals use other animals as their food and they never try to hide this, whereas human beings show that they have nice and friendly relationship with others, though the reality is opposite. The poet says that he accepts the fact that animals are true towards showing their relations with others. I wonder, last two lines. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge times ago and negligently drop them? Negligently, carelessly. So at last the poet introspects himself and says that from where the animals got those good qualities, he further questions himself that where his own good qualities are gone. Did he left them or had carelessly lost them somewhere? The qualities that were found in human beings in the past, like innocence, kindness, truthfulness, are now seen in animals. He wonders that humans gave up these qualities and they have been passed on to the animals. So I hope guys you understood this poem, nice poem. Now let's move to its workshop. Match the words given in table A with their meanings in table B. Whine means complaining, annoying way. Sin, an offense against religious or moral law. Answers are given directly there. Even means show. Mania means mental illness. Negligent means failing to make proper care. Find adjective from the poem which refer to positive and negative thinking. Positive adjectives are placid, self-contained. These are positive adjectives. Negative, dissatisfied, demented, unhappy, negligently. These are negative adjectives mentioned in the poem. 2. Complete the following. A. The poet wishes he could turn and live with animals. B. Animals do not complain about their condition. C. Animals do not merely discuss their duty to God. D. Animals are not crazy about owning things. Third question. State whether the following statements are true or false. Animals are self-reliant. Yes, this is true. Animals quarrel for their possessions. This is false. Animals do not worship other animals. True. Animals have given up many good qualities. This is true. Animals suffer humiliation. False. The poet has written all his natural virtues. This is false. Question 4. With the help of the poem, find the differences between animals and human beings. Animals never complain their conditions. Human beings always complaining about their condition. Animals don't regret their sins at all. But as compared to animals, human beings spend sleepless nights regretting their sins. Animals do not discuss their duties to God. Human beings sicken others by discussing their duty to God. These are differences between animal and human beings. Question 5. Read the text again and complete the web, highlighting the good values, habits which we can learn from animals. Good values and good habits that can be learned from animals. First, they do not idle away their time discussing their duties to God. They are not crazy about owning things and are happy with the resources they have. They show qualities of innocence and simplicity. They are placid and self-content. They do not worship other humans or any ancestors. They do not criticize. Animals do not criticize what they already have and complain about their condition. 6. Find out lines from the poem that are examples of the following figures of speech. Repetition. And the examples are: I stand and look at them long and long. They sweat and whine. They do not lie awake. They do not make. Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented. These are the examples of repetition. Now, alliteration. Not one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented. They evince them plainly in their possession. Hyperbole. Exaggeration is there. Overstatement are always there in hyperbole. Ideas are overstated. See example. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. This is the example of hyperbole. Identify the figures of speech in the following lines. I stand and look at them long and long, and the figures of speech is repetition because words are repeated there, long and long. They do not sweat and whine about their condition. Tautology. It's a tautology. See, they do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. And the figures of speech is alliteration because the letters are repeated. T is repeated. No? T is repeated there. So, if letter is repeated, same initial sound is repeated, it is alliteration. And if the word is repeated, it is repetition. Here, alliteration is there. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Hyperbole. Ideas are overstated. They bring me token of myself. Paradox. No one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Hyperbole. Read the poem again and write appreciation of the poem in a paragraph format. I have given you some points there only. You have to write. You have to refer page number 5 and write this in paragraph format. I have given this in point format. Be careful. Title of the poem, Animals. The poet Walt Whitman. Central idea, animals are better than humans. Rhyme scheme, free verse. Favorite line, they bring me token of my life. Remember guys, you have to write this poem in paragraph format. Figures of speech, repetition, alliteration, tautology, hyperbole. Special feature, this is a reflective poem. Simple language is used in this poem. Subtle tone, indirectly referring to human beings. These are some special features. Why you like poem? I like this poem. It teaches us the qualities we require to cultivate in order to foster good relationship between ourselves. Remember guys, you have to write this poem in paragraph. You have to write appreciation in paragraph format. Divide the class into two groups. One group should offer points in favor of views, and other against counter views. Life of animal is better than that of human beings. Later use points to express your own views, counter views in paragraph format in your notebook. I hope you like this video. Thank you.